morning class 5, myself Ranjit Kumar. I welcome you all in the e-learning program of Modern English School Kunti Nagar, Nevada. This is the third video lecture of the chapter Air and Water. In last video we have discussed about properties of air. First, air occupies space, air is needed for burning, air has weight and air exerts pressure. So these four things I think you must have understand, and no one would have any problem. If anyone would have any problem, you can ask your question anytime. Okay, so today we are going to discuss air and its use. What are the use of air? First, air is needed for breathing. We know we breathe air. When we breathe in, we take oxygen. This oxygen combined with the food and it will break the food, resulting into releasing energy and producing carbon dioxide, and this carbon dioxide is thrown out of the body. So the process of taking in oxygen, allowing oxygen to combine with food to release energy and carbon dioxide is called respiration. So this air is needed for breathing. If there will be no air, what we will breathe what will go inside, and then oxygen, from where we will get oxygen. So air is needed for breathing, and the process is called respiration. What is respiration? The process of breathing in air and allowing oxygen to combine with food to release carbon dioxide and energy is called respiration. The process of breathing in air or oxygen, and allowing oxygen to combine with food to release carbon dioxide and energy is called respiration. This is the definition of respiration. If someone asks you, you can say this one. But what you have to understand here is air is needed for breathing. If there will be no air, so there will be no oxygen. If there is no oxygen, then it will not combine with food. If it will not combine food, then it will not release energy. If it will not release energy, then how we will work? From where we will get energy? So air is needed for breathing. Second, air carries sound. Means whatever I am saying, the vocal cord here vibrates and it will produce sound, and this vibration pass from one place to another through air. If there is no air, we cannot hear. So air is the medium to carry. Air is the medium to carry sound. So for sound to travel from one place to another, air is needed. We know on moon there is no air. So if I am standing here and you are standing just beside me, and if you play drum also, I can't hear you, because there is no air in the atmosphere, or there is no air in the on moon, so we cannot hear. So air is needed for listening, or talking, communication. So air carries sound. Third, air pressure is important in daily life. Syringe, dropper, drinking straw, hand pump, work on the principle of air pressure. One more important thing is that you have seen syringe or dropper. You know, this dropper is like this. This is the dropper. When you press here, the air present in the dropper will come out through here, and now the dropper is in this shape. You press and dropper is like this. Now while doing so, while keeping like that only, when you insert the tip of the dropper in the liquid and release from here, when it becomes to original shape, the liquid will rise in the dropper. This happened due to air pressure. So syringe, when you pull the syringe, the liquid enter into the syringe. When you pull the syringe, liquid enter into the syringe. You know, like this syringe is there. And there is a piston like this. And there is a needle. When you pull it back, then liquid will enter through this. So this happened due to air pressure. So air pressure is important in our daily life. That cold drink that you drink, for example, this is a glass and this is the straw through which you are drinking the cold drink. So when you suck, जब आप चूसते हैं, then liquid rise from here. So air pressure force the liquid to rise into the straw, cold drink. So air pressure is needed in daily life because syringe, dropper, drinking straw, cold drink straw, pipe जिसको कह रहे हैं, hand pump work on the principle of air pressure. Okay. So apart from the discussed uses of air, other uses of air is also there. First is oxygen in the air help in burning. Means oxygen in the air help in burning. That help in burning of the substance. If there is no oxygen in the air, there will be no fire or no flame. If you light a candle, candle will not burn in absence of oxygen, and in absence of oxygen we cannot also survive. That we have discussed, that air is needed for breathing. Air is used to fill tire, tubes, football, etc. Means the football or the tube that you see, in that also air is used to fill the football. Nitrogen present in air is an important nutrient. What is nutrient? Essential substance that the required for the growth of the living organism. So nitrogen is an important nutrient for the plant, because nitrogen is required by the plant for making protein, and if there is no nitrogen, plant cannot make protein. If plant cannot make protein, then from where we will get protein? Okay. Next, this nitrogen is also used to make fertilizer, and nitrogen, we know 78% of the earth's means the atmosphere has nitrogen only. Next is aquatic plants and animals use air dissolved in water. So the aquatic plants and animals, they survive in water From where they get oxygen? They get oxygen from the water. So oxygen that is dissolved in the, or the air that is dissolved in the water is utilized by the aquatic plants or animal. Next is wind energy. What is wind? Blowing air, बहता हुआ हवा. Air, blowing air is called wind. So wind energy is useful for generating electrical energy, to produce electricity. Wind turbine, पवन windmill और पवन चक्की जिसको कहते हैं. So windmill can be used to generate electricity, and same windmill can also be used for doing some mechanical work like grinding wheat, गेहूं पीसना. That's why it is called windmill, because it is used to, in olden time it was used to make flour or wheat flour with the help of wind. So wind energy can also be used to do mechanical work. Okay. Next is air pollution. We know air is an important natural resource. We cannot imagine about life without air. So we need to get clean air for breathing. But problem is we are only responsible for air pollution. What do you mean by air pollution? Means the contamination of air with undesirable substance is called air pollution. Means addition of harmful, poisonous or toxic substance in air is called air pollution. We are only responsible for air pollution. The smoke coming from the factories, from the chimneys of the factories, from industries, from the exhaust of the vehicles, these smoke which go into the air cause air pollution. So we need to take care of air pollution. Okay, what is air pollution? First we will define air pollution and what are the problem that happens to us. Means if we breathe polluted air, we can have many diseases like asthma, like bronchitis, breathing problem, irritation, sneezing. These are the problem that is faced by us when we breathe in polluted air. So what are the different prevention, how we can prevent the pollution? So all those things we have to see. Now what is air pollution? Next is air pollution, the contamination of air with undesirable, means not, which is not desirable, which is not needed, undesirable substance is called air pollution. Air pollution or the polluted air causes diseases like asthma, bronchitis. These two name of the disease you have to keep in mind. Means definition of air pollution and the disease caused by air pollution. Prevention of air pollution. How we can prevent air pollution? First, plant more and more trees, as much tree as you can plant, because plants take the CO2 from the atmosphere and gives out oxygen. Means it will absorb the pollution and it will release fresh air into the atmosphere. So first, more and more trees should be planted, because plants have the capacity to reduce air pollution. Second, car engine should be designed in such a way that it produces less exhaust. Means इंजन इस प्रकार डिजाइन करना है कि वो कम से कम धुआं प्रोड्यूस करे. थर्ड, lead free petrol should be used in the vehicle. The petrol that we use in the vehicle should be free from the lead. Lead is a toxic substance. When it releases into the atmosphere, it causes many problems. Next is, fourth is, factories should filter the fume or the smoke before releasing it into the air. Means factories should use filters in chimney वो जिससे धुआं निकलता है, before releasing the fumes in air. So before releasing the gas into the air, they should use filter so that the harmful substance should be removed from the fume, and then the air should be released, means the fume should be released into the atmosphere, so that like this we can control air pollution. Because if we do not control air pollution, we will only be suffering from the diseases like asthma and bronchitis. It's our responsibility to clean the air. Okay, so hope you understand. If still anyone have any problem, you can ask in the morning. Thank you.